All right. So you guys would just not believe. You would not believe the conversations that we have off camera. So, yeah, it's a thing. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Common MTG and Praetor's Reject and Strixhaven, a curriculum of chaos. And Star Cells will be joining us shortly, and I forgot to turn on her little image there. There we go. So, we actually have a full house tonight, but hey, every now and again, you just don't want to be on camera. So, don't be on camera. Oh, thanks, Dragon Gem. Yay.
Aw, thank you.
So, I'm going to go around and we'll have everybody introduce themselves. And let's start with Myriad X tonight.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
I'm usually not first. Hi, guys. I'm Kirsten or Myriad. Whatever you want to call me is fine. I'm playing... I'm playing Hiccup, the wizard, and we just leveled up, so now I'm Order of the Scribes. Isn't that neat? I got a little quill. It's cool. I'm an artist. You can find me on my work on Twitter at Myriad_X is my social media handle for all social media platforms. I just started streaming. I just hit affiliate. So that was really cool. I have some emotes. So, you know, if you subscribe to me, you get some emotes, maybe. I don't know. Don't subscribe to me yet, though. If my boyfriend isn't the first person to subscribe to me, he's going to be mad.
I'm gonna be
And
mad
I'm
for you. I'm gonna be so mad for you, and I'm just gonna wanna talk.
And I'm also the social media manager for Praetor's Rejects. So normally if you see a post going out promoting the shows, that's me.
Hooray.
That's it.
All right, let's go with Senzan, who is off camera tonight.
Hello, everyone. I am keeping my germs visibly to myself tonight. Hello. My brain is a bit scattered. I'm a sorceress, and I joined the water dancing and drama club. And last week we had to fight frogs that got feisty and big and scary. And I had feels about my dad to be explored as we explore our characters later. So thank you for tuning in tonight.
Yay! Maudit.
Hi everyone. My name is Cloverbeat and I play Muddy, and I'm off camera because I forgot that Mondays exist, so I don't look like a human. Muddy is is not a personal homebrew, but is a published homebrew witch class. And now that I am level 2, I finally officially have access to my familia. Okay, sorry, that was my window blind deciding to be possessed and rapidly recessing into my ceiling. So that's gonna be a great indicator of the night.
And have we come up with a name yet?
I need to do the poll. I have 2 options. Could be Erica.
That's what I have her named already in OBS, just so you know.
Or Clara for E. coli, but spelled very creatively.
Alrighty then. Why don't you post that into the chat and let people consider it, and we'll move on to Ella and Pepsi.
Hi, I'm Ella Darling. You may know me as Ella Darling, the hoe. You can find me at elladarling.com. My OnlyFans, by the way, is free to subscribe. Apropos nothing, of course, but regarding this game, I am Pepsi Maxton, and I'm a bard satyr, and I'm a cheerleader. I totally got accepted. It was the shit. I like to party. I have a band called The Only Pans, where we all just play pan flutes. I'm still kind of figuring out where I fit here, but I really like my roommates, and I have really cool big horns that I'm not wearing right now, but I promise to exist. And I like to take small friends up into my horns to ride along with me. And I will take care of you at a party because I'm proficient in vitamancy, and I will give you some orange slices and some water. And I'll pet your head if you need it and make sure that you're cool and you get a safe ride home. That's Pepsi Maxon.
Excellent. And we now have a Theras.
Yay.
Let's see if she's muted.
I am possibly muted.
Nope, you're good. Huzzah!
Okay. Sorry, I'm still waiting for everything to open and set up. Sorry I'm late.
Imagine that.
I know. I did warn everybody, though, that I was probably going to be late today. Am I the last one to go?
Yes.
All right. Well, I came in on the tail end of Pepsi, so I wasn't sure who I missed.
Yep.
So I am Star Sal's. I play Tharas Wick, who is a tiefling monk who is a traveler from many places beyond, who ended up at Strixhaven just because she's kind of a geek when it comes to ancient scrolls and books, being a bit of a tomb raider. And so here she is. She showed up in a trunk, is looking for her ship, which disappeared, and we were kind of working on finding it last time, and I'm sure at some point what we found will return to me. But yeah, she's obviously in the Dead Languages Society, which she's very excited about, and being a bit of a fighter, also is doing the Iron Lifters Club with Hiccup. And we also both work at the was it the Firebolt Cafe?
Fire Jolt.
Fire Jolt Cafe.
Fire Jolt Cafe. Oh my gosh, I clearly needed some caffeine before this game.
And here's your mentor, Dragomir. He is the Minotaur Lorehold College mentor for your membership in the Dead Languages Society.
The littlest of books. I love the little book.
And he also he was the one who said some Lorehold explorers who were looking for some ancient tomes found some, and here we go. I'll just give you the background from last time. He came up to you and let you know that one of the Lorehold explorers that the college has that goes out and explores the multiverse and looks for ancient knowledge found that a wreck sort of matching the description of the Wave Dancer, the ship that you were traveling on, might have happened off the shores of Saltmarsh. And Saltmarsh in this universe is located in the lovely plain of Barovia.
Where the vampires are.
Well, where certain vampires and undead and your
Wait. The whole center of the Witherbloom subcampus is just in Barovia?
No, that's different. Remember, the frogs were from the swamp.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
The Sedgemoor.
Thank you, the Sedgemoor
Okay,
Swamp.
sorry. Very similar names in my mind.
Sedgemoor, Saltmarsh. I got it. And you had a lovely discussion last time about whether you would be pooped out of the Archaic's bottom. Yeah, so the Archaic, let me show you a picture. So the Archaics are unique to Strixhaven. They are titans. They are titanic. They're hundreds of feet tall. They are inscrutable, but they do, for some inscrutable reason, guard the gateways into and out of Strixhaven. And one of them will, as a favor to Dragomir, teleport you to and from Saltmarsh should you wish to go.
And if you twerk, we twerk, they twerk.
Could
We
not
all
have
twerk.
said it better. Is that Proverbs? Or like, do you want to cite?
That's
I think
Pogo
it's a
Sticks
Bible
book 2.
verse.
Yeah. So let us set the stage. Let's change the music to, I have this lovely Yuletide music that is your dorm room music. So here we are. You're in your dorm room deciding what to do after getting this information from Dragomir.
our dorm music is Yuletide music. Are we living with a Lifetime character who like is?
I don't know.
Like,
Look at it. It's pretty. It looks like it's Christmas colors.
Okay, like, is the vampire girl actually from a Lifetime movie where, like, she actually does live in one of those, like, villages where it is Christmas all the time? And maybe, like, her dad makes Christmas cookies and her mom makes Christmas ornaments, and she's destined to, like, fall in love with some big city dude in her hometown, and we're all just proxies to
It has
that
been my
story.
experience that goth chicks do indeed like Christmas, so...
I won't argue with that. I
do.
like Christmas.
I do like Christmas. I do, and I really like Christmas carols. Okay.
So.
Okay, Esquire. Seated.
What you doing?
Is this like the day after?
It is where... let's just say you went back to discuss, because if you were going to go, you wanted to get your packs. It can be whenever you want it to be.
Yeah, I
I
think
would
we
say
were
it's the
gonna
day
go
after.
back and rest up, and then I think we were gonna head to the salt marsh.
I think you all wanted to take a long rest, so I would
Yeah,
recommend
we all
that you
wanted
all go to
to
your
take a
character
long
sheets and take a long rest and go the next day.
After a long rest, does anybody need, or before a long rest, does anybody need a healing word? Because I remembered that it can heal.
Should we, before we head out, should we, like, is there, like, a shop or something that we could buy potions or such in?
I'm gonna do some cooking, some
Gonna be
cooking up
cooking?
potions overnight.
I mean, you might not have to buy them. You've got a witch in your party.
I just didn't know, because I know sometimes, like, you need to have the gold or something.
Aurora would like to know what kind of things you actually make.
Hold on. I am making sure that all of my second level stuff is activated. Because I had unactivated a lot of it. Because D&D Beyond does not like custom stuff.
Nope.
Let's see here. I can make special food and treats. So the special food, where is it? This is literally what it's.
Is it called special food?
It's literally called special food and treats. So I can make treats twice per long rest, and I can make looks like 6 special foods, and the special foods regain additional hit points when taking a short rest, as long as gain temporary hit points after a long rest. What is the special?
Are you literally you're making D&D
Almost.
steroids? All right.
Almost like good berries, almost.
Almost, but take no
Just.
slot.
Fuck yeah.
I'm trying to see what the actual how do I use the food? Maybe that's under my actions. Hold on.
Do we get financial aid?
Okay.
No, that's why you have jobs.
Fuck.
Okay, so the special foods are, I have 6 foods. They regain 1d8 hit points.
That's pretty good. Tiny bones? Or little bones?
And then
Tiny
whenever
bones.
I make a treat,
Well, Tiny
I can
Bones is a
make-
Magic the Gathering card. That's why I mix it up all the time.
I can make 2 treats, and the 2 treats are only a bonus action to eat. They don't require a hit dice, but they are 2 temporary hit points. So
Okay.
I have a total of 8 different forms of healing.
So you're making a shitload of cool edibles.
Yes.
I love it. Do you mind if I just take a moment to inform you guys, because this is my first time playing a bard, and frankly, really my first time playing a magic user of sorts. So is it okay if I just run you through the spells that I have, because I think you guys have more experience with them, so you can be like, oh hey, Ella, you have this spell, you could fucking use it for once in your goddamn life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
Mage Hand, Prestidigitation, Dissonant Whispers, Healing Word, Sleet, Thunder Wave, and as of today, Silvery Barbs, which lets me basically talk shit as, I believe, a free action.
A reaction.
It's a reaction. that can make the person have to re-roll their attack throw, and then I can also grant advantage on myself or someone, I believe, in the next attack round. But Seth, you're gonna have to correct me on that. I just wanted to put that out there because I know that you guys have experience with these spells, at least as a collective, and I don't. So
Yeah, I mean, they're all very good spells.
if you're at any point you want to sort of metagame with me and be like, hey, Ella, be a great time for you to use this one. I welcome it. I encourage it. Please do it. No pressure, but would love it.
And I will not. That's not really even a meta thing. Like, you guys in character would talk about the powers you have. You know, you'd be like, hey, I can do this and that. So I'm not. I would never get fussy about that.
Okay.
Does anybody else want to talk about any of that stuff? And I don't think you have enough money really to buy any healing potions.
I only have 18 gold pieces.
I don't know if I have any gold pieces.
You have whatever
I
starting
have
gold your
no
background has.
idea.
I'm gonna
I
be honest. I don't know how Hiccup has that much gold.
Yeah,
She
how
probably
did
found
they
it in the
pick up all
Feywild.
that gold?
Look, it's a
Don't know.
gold.
That is a lot of background. I don't know how much starting gold my background is. Let's find
Oh.
out.
I have 10.
Just take 10.
Hiccup has more than me. I have 15.
She know what? Hiccup's a bird. She likes shiny things, so it makes sense.
I'm a criminal.
I
Which-
feel like bird trumps criminal when it comes to shiny things.
I kind of agree with her.
I mean, it's not
You-
wrong.
You're going on your first real adventure tonight, so you'll probably have some money. Mandy making fun. Poor Myriad and the one
Listen,
patch of
I'm
light coming through the
trying.
window.
I'm trying, okay? I have this shit taped. I need a curtain.
Curtains are hard. They're expensive. You gotta buy curtain and curtain accoutrement.
You know what? I'm gonna lean into it. I'm just gonna
Like,
place
put it
myself
somewhere
so it
silly and
looks-
funny. Yep.
So it looks like I am actually drooling.
I could have taken this weird healing spell, but it would have scarred people that I used it on. I couldn't do that to any of these gorgeous babes.
Aw.
Do it.
Aurora will pipe up and say, you know, I'm not really great in combat, but you know, I can make somebody my friend. I can read any language. I can identify magic items. Oh, and I can speak with animals. I really like talking to pests. I haven't talked to yours yet, Muddy, but pests are kind of interesting.
I mean, yes. I would agree. They are very fascinating. And apparently, a good ingredient.
Are you gonna kill your danger cutie?
Don't tell.
I mean, I'm not gonna kill her, but like that's part of the ingredients in the slime.
Well, but I think, and this is Aurora. She's like, I think it's just the poison. She's like points, and you notice that your little danger cutie does have some green poison dripping off its quills every now and again.
Oh, that makes her even better.
I'm gonna say this as a mammal, and as far as I can tell, I have not looked into this. I think that I also experience times, you know, on a certain lunar pattern where I expel things from my body, which are maybe not everybody's favorite, but it's just my body doing its goddamn thing. Maybe there's
Gotta
an
Google something
opportunity
really
to
quick.
bond. Do satyrs menstruate?
And
Sure.
see,
Yeah,
that was
if they are cis female, or whatever female, yeah, whatever we want. They're magical creatures, of course they do.
I mean, am I magical enough to not have to deal with that shit for once in my goddamn fantastical life? Like, I still have to suffer through. Even in this magical realm. You're telling me, Seth, I am not free of this curse.
I can
You
guarantee
need to join the magical realm of Morena.
Yeah, I can guarantee you there's an entity out there that would gladly make a deal with you somewhere.
I tried Morena. I had to go to the copper one instead because I literally can't have any external hormones in me, or else I am everybody's least favorite person. So, unfortunately, the result of the copper version of Marina, which does not have hormones, is that, like, go fuck yourself in your whole life. How dare you menstruate, you fucking woman, which is one of the worst things you can be in
Woman.
America at this moment.
Woman.
Yup.
So good. Anyway,
Mandy,
sorry.
if Asmodeus ever does make a guest appearance, Mandy, you can play him.
No, I already told Mandy she has to guess as one of Hiccup's many siblings.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh my god, Mirad, I love Hiccup being shocked and appalled.
She's a bird. They don't get that.
They don't get that. It's like, wait,
They don't
how
get
are
that.
you not
She's
dead
not a mammal.
yet? How are you not dead? Are
She's
you
like,
dying?
what comes out of your what every month?
Is your cloaca okay?
It's like, oh honey, we're not nearly that evolved.
I would run
anyway.
an entire game of D&D RV Wade. That would be fucking awesome.
Oh, fuck.
All right, on that note, let's
Right.
stop squirreling at 10 minutes in. Anyway,
Sorry.
that's all right. You don't have to
Okay, so
apologize. We all
we're-
joined you on this voyage.
So Madi is going to take care of us in the healing department.
Yep.
So I think, do we need to buy anything else? Is there any? I'm gonna ask Aurora. I'm gonna ask Aurora. Is there anything else we need to bring with us to Barovia?
She looks around and sees everybody wearing the silver necklace, and she's like, "No, I think we're good."
Okay.
We've got food. I've got food for 10 days. I keep it in my pack. My mom packed it for me. It's hardtack. You should all have that too in your packs.
I've only got food for one day.
It should be food for 1 day, 10 quantity, right?
Oh, I see. Got it.
I don't have
And
that.
I do have a potion of healing.
I think somebody gave you one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember. But yeah, I guess we got him at some point. And I have a tinder box.
You're so excited about the tinderbox.
I also have a potion of healing. I don't have my necklace listed, which I think is fine because
I'm not fussed about
narratively,
it. Yeah.
yeah, we're good. Unless it's got some extra shit that when she levels up, it levels up, in which case that would be cool to know.
That'd be super cool.
You assume I'd tell you if it did.
Oh man, DMs are the worst. Man, why you guys like this? I can't think of anything. Can we just have a little sit down and kind of go over what this mission entails? Because I don't know what extra EQ I might want to pick up before we go, because I don't know shit about Barovia, except that it's vampires, and we've got an inn.
So I will reiterate, and Tharos, I'm just going to take hold of your character for a second. So Tharos relates to you that the ship she was on, the Dancing Wave, was foundering at sea. There was a huge storm, and she just remembers being transported from the deck of the ship and being plopped on her butt in the middle of the biblioplex right after you guys did your first performance. Since she wants to join the Lorehold School, and the Lorehold School concentrates, like, their existence, the reason for being is to explore ruins and find dead languages and find old tomes. This is the perfect school for her, and she's made some contacts already that actually have some information that a ship matching the description of the Wave Dancer may have gone down off the coast of Saltmarsh. And that is why you are going to Saltmarsh, to see if Tharos can find out what happened to the ship she had chartered to take her to Strixhaven.
Okay, in preparation, can I ask, how does Pepsi fare when she has to swim?
Just fine.
She can swim?
Yep. All characters can swim unless you narratively tell me otherwise.
Okay.
And funnily enough, I found this out with my paladin in heavy plate mail armor. You can swim in plate mail armor, apparently.
Really?
It's ridiculous,
That's
I know.
dumb. You
I
should
know,
die.
it's a D&D rule. I
Yeah,
know.
you should die. You should
Yeah.
definitely die. In plate mail?
You should have died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
You
sorry,
like-
I don't
you
mean
all
to
like
side against
Druge.
you.
Druge, you don't want Druge dead.
Also,
Come on.
you played a cleric,
I know.
Seth, not a paladin.
Yeah, but I actually played a paladin in a different game.
Oh. I
Yeah.
was gonna say, because we did have Drew swim, I think, at one point.
Yep. Well, I also took walk on water. Anyway, all right, squirrel.
You had Jesus orc?
We're good to. Are we? Oh, how do we use the Titan's butthole to transport us to Salt Marsh?
If
I
you
think
remember,
we just poke it.
Dragomir
I think
told
you should
you
massage it.
that all you had to do was approach with intent.
Oh, so we don't even need to file paperwork.
To what? Intent to do what to this Titan's asshole? Like,
To
To-
go up the asshole.
I think it's intent to travel. Like we have to think Salt Marsh.
Yeah,
and
they
then
would
we
just
go
have
up.
to think about traveling there and.
I honestly,
whatever we're
all I
looking
have to
for.
say is, you guys are taking on the roles of 18-year-old college students perfectly.
I mean, why did they make the portal a Titan's asshole?
And
Like-
why is he squatting with a very unhappy look on his face?
I
Because
can think
people
of
are
a
going up
number
his
of
butthole.
reasons. I can think of a number of reasons why he's squatting with a very unhappy look on his face. Probably because his butthole is the portal to other planes, or if not other planes, at least other places within this plane. And look at that! Like we don't even see. Oh
I
man,
wish my
I think
butthole
the
was
portal
the
was
to another
acting
plane.
on his head.
his
I-
balls are straight up in some coniferous forest trees right now. He has so many reasons to be unhappy. Last of all, his butthole, because his balls are just in a constant state of being chafed by trees, by pine trees.
I thought
His-
we agreed that no balls, no genitalia, yes butthole.
I did not remember that, and for his sake, I hope that we're correct. That it's just the butthole. That he's like a Ken doll.
I don't
In any
think Ken
case.
dolls have buttholes.
Well, I guess regarding
Aurora wants to know,
the
what's a Ken doll?
shape- Oh, Aurora, we'll tell you when you're older. But no, I guess I'm just saying, you know what, you're right. Can you point out to me a doll that is comparable for, common conversation that has a butthole, but no, junk, gooch, taint, balls, vulva?
Pom pouring.
Of course you know exactly what the fuck the answer is. Of course you do.
It's
What
because
was I
his
thinking?
Pom pouring is a Sanrio character, and quite literally, and I quote, his butthole is his cute spot.
I could
Same,
like this.
same.
Are you? Well, if anyone was gonna know, it was y'all motherfuckers. And
Shall we shall we go?
girl,
Shall we go?
girl, oh, girl.
Go now.
I think I broke Kristen.
You make me feel ashamed.
I like being off
Of
camera.
the library.
I like these stealth, little pepperings in the background.
So wait, you're
Anyway,
telling
let's
me
go
I can get
travel to
sticks
the
into
salt
a
marsh.
creature that does not have a taint, does not have vulva, does not have dick, but has a very special sensitive butthole at the mall?
Yes. It's an adorable. It's an adorable little yellow dog creature. I think
I'm
it's
sure they have
supposed to be a
D&D
poodle.
balls.
Okay, I'm gonna stop squirreling about this, but I'm going to require that you post a link in our Discord.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But let's go crawl up some buttholes, guys.
Yeah, let's go crawl some buttholes.
Did we lubricate first?
Yeah, probably. Here,
Okay,
we'll just
go.
God bless
I
your
feel
hearts.
like Pepsi is vain enough and enough of a person, in the zeitgeist, in the public eye, that she probably does have some pretty good lotions. So let's just all throw on a layer of lotion just out of consideration
Just
for
for
the butthole
safety's
that
sake.
we're portaling through fucking apparently.
Hiccup doesn't really like the way it feels on her feathers, but she will do so for safety.
I'll squirt some into a bottle and dilute it with water and just spritz it on you so it's more comfortable.
Okay, thank you.
So
Anyway, so let's go.
let's go do the thing. You make your way through campus. You traverse campus, in the immortal words of Praetor. And as you approach the sort of grove beyond which the Archaic stands, and it is standing, not crouching, it's not teabagging the forest, it reaches down one hand and opens up its fingers, and a silvery globe of light appears next to its hand. Scintillating colors. It is just about large enough for 6 people to walk through abreast.
So he's not spreading his butthole.
He is not spreading his butthole.
Y'all, are we sure this is the right portal?
There's
There are
only
no
one
other open
way
portals.
to find out.
I can't.
I'm
All
just
right.
gonna go up to the portal.
Are you walking through?
I'm gonna take a look back. Anybody coming with me?
I'll
Yep.
come with you.
Aurora's
I'll
coming.
walk through.
Oh yeah.
All right. I'm going to flip over. Let me make sure I'm flipping over to the map scene, and if you guys are in Owlbear Rodeo, that is... There is a flash of light, and you step out into a beautiful green grove. The first thing you notice is the stench of fish and brine. You hear machinery whirring in the background. It smells like a port town. Like a port town with several fisheries and canneries. You look around, and this beautiful grove, with this smell wafting through it, there are 2 rocks behind you. And the rocks have some runes carved into them. That's all I'm telling you. Tell me what you want to do.
That's
I'm
it.
gonna run the hell up to those rocks and see what they say.
Does anyone have history, actually? And here we go.
Hiccup does.
Wait, how could I have like so little history?
I am proficient in everything.
Oh, you're
I
a bard
feel like
and you
I
have,
need
yeah.
to change that.
I mean, I only have a +1, but it turns out I'm a jack of all trades now that I'm a level 2 bard.
All
So
right.
I am proficient in all the things. I only have a +1, but I'll roll it.
Yep.
Can I roll?
I've got a +2.
And anyone
14.
who's examining the rules, the runes may roll.
18.
I'll take a gander.
Oh yeah.
13.
I like to pretend that I know what I'm doing.
Seriously, Seth, how is my history so crappy?
Well, you only get 4 skills as a monk, so I know it sucks.
We're on the Elbow Radio map. Like, where are we? Or are we not allowed to know yet?
No, you are. It's the party. It's the circle on the island that says party.
I got a 14. I don't know
Wow.
if that's gonna cut it for
All right.
anything.
Who beat us? Who got an 18?
Hiccup.
All right, Hiccup.
Yay!
It is in some sort of elemental language. You're not exactly sure.
Guys, this is some elemental language. I don't really know what it says, though.
Too bad I haven't spent more time in the Dead Languages Society. I don't know what it's.
Shockingly cannot speak a lot of languages. Normally I acquire them like candy.
I came so close to making one of my spells understand basically all languages, but
Me too, dude, and I didn't.
So I knew this was going to happen, and guess what happens? Aurora
Hey.
steps up.
I was about to say, hey, Aurora, do you have any? You're from here? Does this sound
Well, she
familiar?
did just tell you 10 or 20 minutes ago, that, or whatever we were in the dorm room, she told you that she could indeed read and comprehend languages. So she steps forward, you see her cast a spell, and she just, as soon as she's done reading it, she shakes her head and takes a step back from the stone. She says, oh, that's awful.
Oh, what?
What's it say? What's it say?
Oh, they centuries ago, I guess by the age of this, they sacrificed something here. They just killed it.
What was it?
It was some sort of offering to a sea god.
How long ago was this?
This must have been centuries now. Like, she's looking at the stone. Anyone who got above a 15 can tell that this stone is old. These stones are very old.
Would we be able to make some sort of religion check to determine if, like, sea gods that
Sure,
may
give me-
be
go ahead.
offering?
Yeah, I was thinking Arcana or religion, since now I'm a
14?
proficient.
14 ain't gonna do it.
Okay.
What do we want?
I tried.
Yep.
I'll try. Oh yeah, that's not gonna cut it. 11.
What are we
Oh yeah.
rolling?
Nope. I'm
So Pepsi got a
garbage at everything.
That was not a. That was an Arcana check, Pepsi. I needed a religion check.
Oh, it was specifically religion? Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
I've got proficient religion. Hold up.
I just beefed a nat
13
20.
poop.
I'm gonna say no. No one's gotten that. You could ask somebody about it.
Sorry, I am not fully awake today.
It's okay. So, just to be clear, you're on an island off the coast. Does anyone want to go over to the edge and take a look out?
Ooh, yeah. Oh, wait,
yeah,
no,
of
never
course.
mind. Hiccup would
I'll-
not like. She doesn't like water.
Anybody who does want to go take a look, I will join you, so that we're
I'll go
if
take
we
a
are
look.
if we're dividing the party, we're at least not doing it the worst way possible.
The
Can
island's,
Hiccup sit on my shoulder or backpack or something?
if you'd like, sure.
Can who?
Hiccup.
Oh, Hiccup is also welcome
like,
on my horns.
Put her somewhere where she'll feel like she's not gonna fall in the water.
I mean, she's not that small. She's like, how big is Hiccup?
She's like 3 foot tall.
Oh, okay. So you just don't like the water.
Yeah, I'm a bird, and I'm a bird who can't fly.
You're
So,
still
like-
welcome to nest on my horns.
I'm gonna nest on Pepsi's horns.
There you go.
Holding on for dear life as I peer over.
Yeah, I feel like they're really good reins. And like it's maybe not like an all day everyday kind of thing, but I feel like I'll gain the next strength over time to where it's like it's fine.
Sure.
Okay, so are we heading towards the west side of the coast of this island? Or I'm very curious about this very large 30, and there does seem
Yeah,
to be
what does
That,
that
that-
mean?
so I've given the DM's map because that way I don't have to flip back and forth between the location descriptions, so I can see on the
Oh,
map.
that's just the location.
Yeah, that's the location description for me.
Should we?
Okay, I was
Should
yeah,
we-
I was zoomed in, so it looked bigger.
Should we
than I
peer? So are the stones like near the coastline?
They're as far out to the far side as you can get. They're right next to the number 30 there.
So should we like go peer over there then, since that's like kind of where like the sacrifice stones are?
That looks to be like you can tell from here. That looks to be empty ocean as far as the eye can see.
I'm okay. Just for a sense of understanding this island, can you? What's the? Oh wait, no. There's a. Okay, 100 feet is about. Yay, and so we can travel 30 feet in one turn. How far can we see? Can we see the sacrifice stones from where we're
You
at? Can we
could
see the
absolutely see
bridge
them from where you are. You can see the bridge. It's a perfectly clear day. I mean, you can see
Okay.
across the bay. If I'm assuming you're just going to go take a look around, and
Yeah, I just wanted a sense. I just wanted to know
Yep.
that I'm not like, oh, well, I suddenly magically know how to get to this bridge that I've never had any sense of. Okay.
there's a bridge to the south. And by the way, it's not actually north, south, east, west, but for our purposes, I'm just going to call it north, south, east, west. Just to be clear.
Okay.
Because when you see the legend on the map, it'll say something different.
Yeah, it's northeast southwest.
Yeah. So let's not do that.
Uh-huh.
So
Nothing's worse than a map that doesn't follow
I
cardinal
hate that.
directions.
I know. I really hate that.
Seriously.
Just turn the map. It's like, come on.
It's not that hard. It's really simple.
So to
And
your
like
south,
cartography isn't hard enough.
I know. To your south, there's a bridge. To the east are those stones. It is about a 50-foot drop all the way around the island. If you don't, there's no beach. These are bluffs. These are cliff bluffs that drop right into the ocean. But if you go to the western shore or the western edge, you can see that there are indeed some canneries along the shore, particularly those things labeled 18 and 19. You see them. They are obviously, you see smoke rising. You can hear the sounds of machinery coming from inside. And the smell of brine and fish is overwhelming. Maudit,
Yeah.
As the future business leader of Strixhaven, an entrepreneur, you actually realize that this is a town on the verge of becoming a boom town. This town is exhibiting all of the signs of great economic activity. You see new construction everywhere, and you can tell that people are making their fortunes here.
Sounds like a wonderful chance to start a small business.
All right. That said, let me make sure everything's okay with Myriad.
Oh, she's fine.
Yep, I got it. And I will just do this until Madame gets back. Oh, there she is.
I'm here.
Got it.
He's so bad.
It's all good. All right. Where you want to go? Do you want to go check anything out?
Let's check stuff out.
Just stuff. Let's go across the bridge and see what happens.
Yeah,
Are there, is there any like port areas that we would be able to like ask some like sailors and stuff if they've seen like the ship around?
Oh, absolutely. There are several. You can see from across the bay that there are several restaurants and bars in the harbor area there. All those little jetties are filled with fishing ships.
Let's find a bar.
It is.
When
It
that
is.
looks like it's full of friendly people.
It is late in the, not terribly late in the day, but it's, let's say, actually, let's retcon that. Let's say it's very early in the morning. It's just after dawn. And the ships have not yet left for their fishing activities for the day. And this is happening as you are walking across the bridge. You see them all start to make out of the port and off to their fishing extravaganzas for the day.
So do we see like the sailors kind of like loading up and everything? Like,
Yep, they're getting ready to go out and do their thing.
can we
I mean, I guess we
approach?
can-
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we approach like people who look kind of nice?
Well, where do you want to go? You're going to cross the bridge. The first thing you see, number 7 there, is a... there's a sign outside of number 7 that says, the Faithful Quartermasters of Eas. And they look to be a general store. 8, right there, is a precariously perched, out over the water, not terribly well-constructed bar. There's a sign in really awful handwriting that says, open at dusk.
I already knew it was bar.
Yeah.
That sounds like the kind of bar that's maybe not full of characters we want to hang out with, except for maybe Aurora.
Next to the and it's called the Empty Net. Empty Net. Right next to it is a strip of open land, and it seems to be an open-air bazaar, an open-air market. So
Is that near number 9 is the market?
Yep, number 9 is the market.
Oh my gosh, Albert Rodeo is like drifting off my screen. It's driving me crazy.
So you're telling me there's a farmer's market?
It is. It's absolutely farmer's market. There's goats. You can buy eggs, cloth, plants, and anything you want here that is naturally produced.
I'm going to the
butcher
farmer's
shop.
market.
Ditto kiddo.
All right, and there seem to be all kinds of buskers selling, fresh fish balls, fresh fish skins, anything you want that's fish related.
Are there any like sailors milling about?
Most of the sailors are probably on boats. These would be their families, their non-sailing partners or children. I mean, we're in D&D, so, children as young as 10 and 12 are manning stalls.
Okay, so
I
we?
would start asking around about if anybody's seen the wake dancer, and I can give a vague description, I guess.
Around the marketplace?
Sure, because if all the sailors are on their ships and it's just like kids manning the...
Sure, give me an
Well, I guess
investigation check. Add,
I wanna go along. Is Bardic Inspiration only for when you're in combat, or is it a thing?
No,
that
it can be anytime.
Okay, I want to go along and just sort of like be the asshole strumming my, my acoustic lute, but also lending Bardic Inspiration because I want to help you find your ship.
Well, I apparently need help because I just rolled a 12.
So go ahead, since Pepsi has given you Bardic Inspiration, you may roll a d6 and add it to the total.
Okay. Where do I find a d6 on here?
So bottom left of your screen is that little polyhedron.
Yep.
Click on that and then roll the d6.
Okay. There we go. I don't know why it gave me a d8 and 2 d6. That's not right.
Do you want me to roll for you?
I have no idea what I'm doing here. Oh, come on, man.
All right.
I got a 1.
You got a 1. Okay, no one seems to know what you're talking about, but you actually do get a name. They say, once the sailors come back this evening, you could try at the the Empty Net's probably not the place you want to go, but maybe try the Snapping Line.
Where's that?
And she points across the bay into the area that is labeled 13 on your map.
Okay, so we have the whole day, though, before anybody gets back.
That's correct. You have the whole day to enjoy Salt Marsh and to poke your noses around wherever you'd like.
Cool. I would love to set up a shop at the farmer's market.
Did we hear anything about where this shipwreck might have... Like, where in this area it might be? Like, can I go poke around and see if I see debris or anything?
So, remember, Dragomir said there was someone who was an informant. You did not ask for his name and character, but I'm going to just pretend you did. And
Okay.
The individual that you're looking for is Nedrick, Nedrick. You did not get a last name. And Nedrick
Okay.
seemed to have that information for Dragomir.
Alright, so I guess I'm gonna poke around and see if anybody knows of Nedrick.
Sure. Where are you going to poke
Can
around?
I still hang around? Can I still hang around her and continue to lend Bardic Inspiration, or is that like a one-day deal?
Oh, I have an idea! If Maudit is going to be opening up a kiosk, why don't we just ask the people who come to the kiosk?
Yeah.
Sure.
You don't ask for information. You let the information come to you.
Genius.
We could put out a little
This
tip
is
jar.
why she's the entrepreneur.
We could put out a little tip jar that says like, "Hey, tip me," or if you don't have the cash, you can tell me what you know about this guy, and if you tell me something good, your order up to X gold pieces is free.
But a little bit more pithy.
Yeah. I'm just putting out the sort of the idea. I'm not working on the marketing spiel on it. That's an Ella Darling thing, not a Pepsi Maxon thing. She's not working marketing yet. Maybe one day.
So you managed to snag some lobster crates and some driftwood and a couple of pieces of old wood, and you set up a makeshift market stand. What you selling?
Well, I brought some of my incense. I have some herbs that I grew under my bed.
In the poop farm, got it.
Mm-hmm. So the poop farm is more mushrooms. The herbs grow in the window boxes.
Okay.
And then for a very high price, I have some of my magical treats. Must be eaten within 8 hours.
Okay.
Pepsi is barding.
Pepsi is barding. So then
Pepsi is
what I would
barding.
like is I would like a performance check from Pepsi or anyone else who would like to perform, since the entire OnlyPans band is here.
That would be a 23. And she is singing like, "Are you
Oh my
incensed that you don't have good incense? Are you disturbed about the quality of your herb? Tell you what you want to do is come on through, because My girl has the products for you.
All right.
So I get a 3, so I'm just like, do you know about this guy?
What key is this song in?
All of them.
Yeah.
I've got a whole fucking keychain. I am playing a bard. I have no magical, I have no magical ability or musical ability as Ella Darling. I simply am, and I'm doing my goddamn best.
But I'm
come
telling you,
on down to Mondeets.
that 23 is going to carry everybody. That 23 is going to carry everyone. So the bard is so good
Thank goodness.
that it's making up for Tharis playing the wrong notes.
Is there?
All the wrong notes.
Can I ask if there's any sort of like libraries or any sort of bookstores around?
Who are you asking? There's a crowd starting to
like a
gather to watch
local.
Pepsi play.
Yeah, like a local. Anyone that comes up to watch Pepsi play and buy some drugs from Muddy.
They actually say, I think the mayor's got a pretty decent library, but I don't know, his name's Eleander, but I don't know how you would get in there to look at him.
Oh man,
Where can I
Elliot.
find him?
He's number 4 on your map.
He is number 4,
On your map. Well, his house is number 4 on the map.
and we are currently at.
It's a long walk. Oh, not that long. We're at 9, right?
Yep, you're in the
I
open air
kinda-
market.
I
Nice.
want to go. I want to go to number 4.
So we got one of those weird like Hollywood celebrity home maps that you can pay too much money for and sit on a shitty bus waiting in Los Angeles.
Pretty much.
Well, everybody's hit points looking good.
Yep. Are we splitting the party?
Yeah, I want to find some healing potion, please.
Well, what time does the market close?
Probably dusk. You're not sure, but it seems like it would close at dusk when the light fails.
Yeah. So probably the market closes as the sailors are coming back.
That's
Correct.
a pretty good assumption.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to the mayor because I don't know how things like this work. So I'm just gonna go to his house.
You're just gonna randomly walk over to the mayor's house. I love
Knock, knock, knock.
it. All right.
Have fun storming the castle.
Who is going
Going where?
to the mayor's
Oh,
house?
she's not
Oh.
going by herself.
No.
Oh, I can go by myself.
Maybe you could, but you're not.
Oh my god, I love the idea of you just being like do 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 do.
I
I feel
know.
like Hiccup's just like while everyone's doing their thing, Hiccup's just kind of wanders away.
Oh my god, we're gonna lose our bird.
If you want to go, if this is a solo mesh, this is solo mesh. I totally
No,
respect
I'm just trying to play it realistically because I feel like Hiccup she's just like, oh, I got my information. I'm just gonna go.
I mean, she
I-
did just like walk into a bush and end up at Strixhaven, so.
True.
If you,
If
Yeah,
anyone
I
wants to
mean-
catch her out of the corner of their eye and go with her, that's perfectly fine. Or we could have Hiccup go alone.
I'll leave it up to her.
All right, Hiccup.
I'll just go by myself.
All right,
What
you.
could possibly
Well,
happen?
since I'm doing a craptastic job of rolling on things like performance checks, can you guys ask around about Nedrick, and I'm gonna walk with
You're
Hiccup.
just gonna follow the bird.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
just follow the bird.
You just
Right, but-
see her hat just kind of like disappear into a crowd. Like that's the only part of her that you can see, and you're like, oh no, where's she going?
Give me one question to ask about Nedrick.
That's up to you guys.
Who is he? What does he do? Where do we find him?
Okay. Go look after our little bird friend, please.
All right, I'm gonna go after Hiccup.
All right, so
Because if anything happens to Hiccup, I'm gonna have twice as much work when I get back to the fire jolt. So.
I would like to point out that we sent our other friend who also just appeared at school with no knowledge of how she got there after our first friend who appeared at school with no knowledge of how she got there. That is not solving the problem of keeping them from dis-a-fucking-peering.
I think that we appear right where we need to be, and that's a good sign.
Like a wizard, you never show up early or late, simply exactly when you intend to be. Exactly where you intend to be. Even if you didn't know that you intended to be there and don't know where the fuck you are, and have a lot of questions, frankly, a lot of questions to ask to be answered.
All right. You
As intended.
You walk down the pathways of the village. It's bustling. Like I said earlier, it's pretty clear that this is an industrial town. It's up and coming. There's money being made here, and people are pretty excited about it. Like, everybody's upbeat and happy. As you can see, 4, 5, and 6 are located on a large hill overlooking the village and the ocean. You make your way around. You pass a guardhouse, a stable. That's 2 and 3. You come around the bend, and you start walking up the hill towards the mayor's house. And what do you see when you get to the mayor's house? Let's find out. It is tucked at the edge of town. It's overlooking the sea, and it just looks like a pleasant home. It's large. It's the size of a small inn. Well maintained, but it's not ostentatious.
I'm gonna go knock on the door.
All right, you walk up and knock on the door. The door opens, and a small halfling woman looks eye to eye at Hiccup. Oh, it says, "Hello. Do you have an appointment?"
No, we're new in town. But I was looking for some books, and someone told me that the mayor has a library, and I was hoping that I would be able to look at the books in his library.
Oh, interesting. I'm Miss Ariane, and I run the house for Master. What's his name? Elrander.
Eleander.
Eleander.
Eleander?
Yep. And well, he's not here right now. I think he's over at the guardhouse. He used to be a great warrior, you know.
Oh, this is our first time here, so we really don't know too much about the place.
Well, you can find him at the guardhouse, and she literally points to number 2 on your map, back down the hill. You walked right by him on the way up, and she says, "Yeah, he does have a great library. I can't let you in when he's not here, but if you get his permission, then sure."
Oh, is there like anything that we should know that like might improve our chances? Because like I like learning things, so I just really want to learn some stuff while I'm here.
He doesn't like liars. Tell him the truth. So if there is, you know, if you're hiding anything, he'll find out.
Okay. And I'm gonna toddle off. Be like, "Come on, Theris, we gotta tell the truth."
Alright, I'm gonna thank her and then turn around and follow Hiccup up to the guardhouse.
All right. You walk back on down the hill, and this is a small guardhouse. It's on a small, maybe 10 or 15 foot high hill. It's one of the few structures that you've seen so far that actually looks like it has an underground level.
Oh.
It's made of stone. Most other places here in the village are made of wood. And there's a sign outside that says, "Barracks and Jail."
Is there like do we just knock? Are we supposed to knock?
I guess we just knock.
Okay, Hiccup's gonna go knock.
You raise your hand and you knock, and the door just opens as soon as you hit it.
Oh. Hello?
"Come on in!" Someone yells to you.
Gonna walk in.
I walk in.
There is a large human male. Red hair, red beard. Looks like a barbarian if you've ever seen one. Just massive mountain of a man. And he looks down at you and says, "Hello, my name's Craddock. What can I do for you?"
We're looking for Mayor Eleander.
He's out back training the new recruits.
Are we allowed to go speak to him?
Tell you what, he's in the middle of something. Why don't you come back around lunchtime, and I'll let him know someone was looking for him. What's your name?
Oh, I'm Hiccup, and this is my friend Theris.
It's his pleasure to meet both of you.
Nice to meet you too. You're very large.
I am? He's
Yeah,
Any place
kinda
to
laughs.
suggest for lunch?
Open air market. Just about anything there is good. Fresh fish, fresh vegetables.
Out of curiosity, what kind of recruits are these?
Oh, town guard. They're guard recruits.
Ah.
We've been having some trouble lately with smugglers, so you know we're ramping up the guard.
Do they ever attack ships?
Yeah, of course they attack ships.
Have you
I
heard
just-
of the wave dancer?
So you mention the wave dancer, and his demeanor changes, and he looks down at you and says, "Who are you really, and why are you here?
I'm Hiccup, and this is Theris.
What do you know about the wave dancer?"
The wave dancer is the. Oh, sorry, I thought you were gonna say something.
Nope. After you say that thing, then I'm gonna ask you to make a check.
Oh, okay. Well, the wave dancer is a ship that I had chartered to take me to school, and I'm not sure what happened to it. And so I'd
And-
like to learn about what happened. I'm wondering what happened to the crew.
So, you know it was lost in a storm, right?
I had heard that something to the effect that could be what happened, but I don't remember anything about the incident.
Wait here. And that wasn't a request. Like, he looked at you and said, "Wait here." He walks out the back door. What are you doing?
Hiccup, do we wait here? I guess
I
we
think-
wait here.
He's very large and intimidating. I think we should wait.
I've seen larger, more intimidating people than him.
I haven't. I'm very small.
All right. He comes walking back in the door with a gentleman, an older gentleman. He's wearing leather armor. He's wearing leather pants, and you can see that he's missing a leg. He has functionally a wooden leg. And you hear them walking up to you, and he says, "Eleandra, these are the two. They were asking about the wave dancer."
Oh, you are Eleander. So pleased to make your acquaintance.
He looks down at, he looks at Theris and then down at Hiccup and says, "Why are you asking about the wave dancer?"
For the reason that I just told your companion. That's the ship that I had chartered to bring me to my new school, and I don't know what became of it. I want to make sure that the crew and others, if something happened to them, I just want to know.
All right, I listened to that very carefully, and that was the other truth. You did not utter anything that wasn't the actual truth. So he looks at you and nods and says, "Come to my house for dinner tonight. We'll have a conversation."
Is it okay if I bring my friends? But besides my friend Hiccup, we have two other friends who are currently working at the market.
Okay.
And three other friends. And where did Senzanne go?
They went to go get
She
potions.
was shopping, trying to find some potions.
Oh, that's right. And another friend who's shopping, but we're all from out of town, other than our last roommate. So we'd rather stick together as it gets dark.
By all means, bring them. Several members of the guard will be there as well, just to warn you in advance. I know certain people get uneasy eating with law enforcement.
Can I do an insight check on him? Like, do I feel like he has any sort of nefarious, like, intent
Absolutely, go ahead.
for this dinner? 23.
As far as you can tell, he is being straight. He's shooting straight with you. He wants to know what you know, and if you're here to help him figure something out, then so much the better.
Mayor Eleander, would I be able to look through your library after our dinner? I really just I came here to look for books and your what is it called, the housekeeper?
I forget, Mistress Ellie something. I made it up on the spot.
Miss Arian. She told me to ask you about it when I went up to the house to ask.
Should our conversation go well, yes, you would be welcome to peruse my library.
Cool.
I mean, I hate to invite so many of us. Is there anything we can bring or help with?
Nope, just your lovely selves.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna jump at this point to Senzan and Aurora, who are shopping for whatever it is, and ask Margaret to mute.
Could we actually jump to the point where we take a break?
Oh yeah.
Sure. You want to take our break now, and then we will get back to it in 10 minutes?
Sure.
Yes, and then how late do we go officially?
Officially, like 10:30, but if you want to end a little early, we can, because I know two of you are not feeling well this evening.
Okay. Keep on.
All right, we'll be back in 10. Hold on, folks. Let me mute you guys. Bloop, and go to intermission.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Now it's showtime, folks. And you can be sure it's the best show in town. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Who's setting up shop? We got a cleric paladin who is also setting up shop. We're gonna call our consortium Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. We don't sell hats.
Is we don't sell hats part of the name?
No, I just thought I'd clarify.
I like it better if it was part of the name. Yeah, me too.
Oh,
that would be very funny.
I'm the head of it, so like we could add that to the name.
Yeah, we will then. We're gonna have shirts made. I gotta get their portraits all put together, and we're gonna have merchandise.
Oh my god!
This is gonna be awesome.
Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. Parentheses. We don't sell hats.
I would buy one of those shirts.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
They don't really apply to level 0 characters.
They don't? Okay. All right. So then I won't grab them. I thought that crit might be that extra one. Okay. So here's the regular damage. Oh, say good night, Francis. Oh, that's Chip. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Chip.
Suck it, Chip.
Whoops. I thought
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain.
But I only wanted
This mountain is reserved for patrons.
But
it's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar. Like soft drinks, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats.
But I am a patron.
Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
Through, and you're kind of at a point where you can't really wedge your way in there anymore. You're like,
Here, boy. Here, boy. Come. Here, boy. You can do it. Come on.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white coffee material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
I'm terribly sorry. Bjorn, you explode, and in your place is a sweet roll.
Nice. I've always done it.
Hello there. Give the demonstration of my new invention, the goodies machine. The machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at a snack bar just waiting for you.
Private messenger. And do you know how to do that in Facebook? I mean, in Facebook, whatever. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
At least Facebook is still around hundreds of years into the future.
Why mess with a good thing?
Go ahead
right?
and clip that one, guys. You can send that one to me later too. Thanks a lot.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
There, and I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Anything that's better than gold in here, me lad. No, just look here, no.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Brass knuckles he's wearing, and the creature just.
How did the creature go?
One more time?
What? One more time?
No, that was it.
Like you crave that corn when it's freshly bobbed, you gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Get with it, man, start strolling down to the sweets that set you rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff, give me 5, let me send you into this nutty jive. Go, man, go! It ain't very far. Shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill, give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat.
Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man, frosty.
People, we might be able to take care of that. I
I'm
understand.
gonna sing the doom song now.
Oh God.
Doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, da doom, doom, da doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, doom. Doomy, 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 doom, doom, doom. The end.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown. Couched in a soft bun and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Happen. Let me see. Is there a deception check for a horse? Or does a horse have a? Ooh, it's going for the
deception for a horse.
Yeah, horse has
I
got
love it.
deception. So the horse goes
This
up
is
and you
great.
see it. It's looking a brief second. It looks at the plant like maybe, you know, it's something even tastier. But then it sticks out its tongue and it, you know, pulls back, you know, and then it backs up. It's got the sugar cube in its mouth and its eyes go boing, as his eyes just go, and it starts woo, and it starts bucking, and you know, and it just and he was looking at something in his hand, and he is standing up, and he grunts out, "Who the F are you? What are you doing here?"
Housekeeping?
I'm
dead.
God.
Your attention, please. All new hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager. She had red whelps and skin was looking all grotesque and all that, and she let out a little bit of a mumbled roar, leveled the gun at everybody in the room there, and that was where we cut last week. So that was where we'll pick up the action now, unless there are any questions or anything else that the group would like to add.
I have a question.
Please ask away.
What is a mumble roar?
Mumble roar. Yeah, well, yeah, you know.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go. It's showtime.
Part.
Oh, did you guys see the pom pom parade?
Oh yes, we saw it. All right.
Hello Kitty anime, by the way.
Oh my God, you guys are silly. All right, we are back. Let me put some music back on.
I would like it to be known that I did come back in time.
You did, but Tharis did not.
Uh-oh. Penalty.
And we're not going to give her shit for it because
No.
she has her own shit going on.
Exactly.
That's what I would like someone for me to say.
Exactly. We don't give people shit here. In a mean way. We give lots of people shit here. All right. We are back. And where were we? We were at the mayor's house, and you were coming back for dinner. And if the conversation went well, you'd be allowed to peruse the library. Yes.
And we were segueing over to Senzin and Aurora.
Yes.
Hey Seth. Eat
Fuck
shit.
off. Yup.
Well said.
We don't make fun of anybody here, right? We don't do that. All right.
Take still shots of them rubbing their nose and post it in Skype. We're not like that.
No, we're not assholes at all. All right. Senzin, where are you going? There, you recall, and Aurora's with you, that you passed a general store, the Faithful Quartermasters of Use, and they seem to be the type of place that would have all kinds of things.
Yeah, let's head on in there like a freaking, I don't know, the door's like a saloon. Let's kind of bust in. What you got for sale?
All right, you bust in, and there is a Female green tiefling behind the counter.
Hello, ma'am. We are on the hunt for healing potions. Have you something like that?
Well, of course I do. Welcome to the Faithful Quartermasters. I am Captain Zendros.
Hello, Captain.
Lovely to make your acquaintance. What exactly did you want?
Potions of healing would be great, but I'll take a look at whatever you've got.
All right. She certainly has... What to eat? She certainly has potions of healing. And they are available for about for 5% more so than you can get them anywhere else. You realizing that this is a frontier, a boom town, and things are going to be a little bit more expensive here. But she does have healing potions if you would like. What are they? They're 50 or 20?
I hope they're 20.
I think they're usually 50.
I think
they're a lot.
Yeah, I think they're usually 50.
Roughly 20. Oh, I was just gonna throw my hat in the ring for 20.
Thanks.
I'm not there, but if I was there, I'd be like,
do they offer student discounts?
Right.
She says, "I'm happy to. I'm happy to. I don't know. Do you have anything to sell to me?" She looks like she's ready to wheel and deal. Do you have anything that she might want?
I mean, let's see. I kind of look at Aurora while I'm rifling around in my bag.
I gotta do this on the character sheet. Let's see what happens. I'll make a roll. Oh! What did she get? Aurora got a 19. No one in the store sees her slip 40 gold pieces into your hand.
Oh. I don't really have anything to sell. Just a dagger, but it's nothing special. So, but I do have a little money.
Well, how much do you have? Cost is 55.
55. Oof. Well, I could maybe part with 40.
Give me a persuasion check. And you notice Aurora in the background strumming something on her lyre. You have Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, it rolled off the 19. Damn it. Can I roll again?
No, you roll a d6 unless you want to blow your inspiration, or you could just roll a d6 and see.
I'll do the 6. I'm feeling...
Are you feeling lucky?
I got a 3. I mean, that's
What's the total? 16?
Yes.
All right, your target was 15, so you convince her to take 40.
Excellent. Okay, so... Oh, cool. I don't even have to do any math. That leaves me with what I had originally.
And give me an insight check.
Oh, geez. Natural 1. I don't insight nothing.
You have no idea what's going on around you right now. Other than Aurora trying to hurry you out of the store as quickly as possible.
Oh, okay.
All right, and as you're leaving the store, where are you going? Are you walking back to the open air market?
Yes.
All right, Aurora reminds you of the trick she pulled with Pepsi's coin purse. And we should probably not be anywhere near there when they count the money at the end of the day.
Oh, well, shit. Okay, fair enough. And
Hey.
I had to stop myself because I'm used to playing a lawful good character, and I was gonna be like, what? And now then I'm like, oh, well, you know, all right, that kind of is shitty, but hey, we needed that potion, so.
All right, let's go back over to Pepsi and Maudit at their makeshift stand in the open air market selling drugs and other things.
It's only considered drugs if they've been marked as illegal or controlled, and I don't believe the FDA exists.
There is no FDA in Saltmarsh or Barovia, no.
I would just like to publicly announce how helpful these herbal supplements have been for me in curing essentially all of my ails. I used to have joint issues, pancreatic and kidney issues, all of the what were they called? All of my vapors.
You no longer need leeches.
Leeches be gone, vapors be cleaned. I am a renewed woman.
Wouldn't you believe it that she had alopecia?
I had alopecia. I had allergies. I had the next one in line. I had rheumatoid arthritis. I had cancer. I had
all right. On that note,
and look at me now. Look at me now.
I would like you to give me a persuasion check or performance, whichever's higher, and then I would like Clover B and Maudit to give me a performance, persuasion, or intimidation if you would like. If you're trying to browbeat people into buying your products.
Oh my god, no, I would never. I am a salesperson.
That is a 26, my good Esquire.
All right.
Tell me how much the fuck I sold this product.
I want Maudit to tell me you have the opportunity to sell every single thing you have on you if you would like.
And on that note, can I also offer Bardic Inspiration to my good friend Maudit?
I don't think she needs it with a bard rolling a 26 persuasion in front of her, or performance in front of her.
Do I need to roll still?
No, I'm not even. That was a crazy
roll.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I critted.
Yeah, like she critted persuading people to buy your stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, basically I'm pulling the whole so obviously you don't put all of your stock out on the table. You only put 2 or 3 bottles left, but you talk about how you need to take it daily or twice a day. And ideally for a monthly supply, you would want 2 bottles at a time, and I only really have a bottle and a half left.
I'm so sad people can't see your facial expression delivering this.
But I might, let me check in the bottom of my bags and see if there's any other bottles left. And I just always happen to find one last bottle.
Are you actually selling real product? Are you bullshitting any of this?
Oh, no. Oh, my God, never.
Okay. All right, then you set the price as long as it's reasonable. Tell me how much you're charging for it.
Hey, Maudit. Do we have our subscription list set up where they can, for a discount, subscribe, commit to 6 months at a time, but 6 very great months at a time, but for a 6-month commitment paid up front.
Hello, Raiders. Thanks for raiding,
folks. We can't take
folks.
credit. For a small commitment of 6 months at a time, they could get a discount. Do we have that set up yet, or is that still in the workings?
I mean, it's a limited list. I'm only accepting the most exclusive of clients.
Right. So if you think you qualify, take a quick self assessment, but then you can come talk to me, and I will vet you before you can talk to Maudit, because Maudit is, as you can see, incredibly busy.
I would like both of you to give me a perception check.
Perception? Okay.
Yes.
Perception. Oh, fuck me, that's a 7. Is
12.
there something in my shit that lets me roll at advantage?
If you would like to blow your inspiration. Use your inspiration point. Yeah, you might need it for something else.
Do I get a new one when we start our next
game? Yeah, when we start our next game.
So we do technically. I've never.
So I should already have one.
Yep.
We both already have one.
Then I'll.
Do you want? You spend yours, and then if you don't get it, then
yeah.
I'm gonna flip over so we can see these
thank
rolls.
God. That's worse. That's a 5.
Oh, I should probably bring up both things.
Lord.
Yeah, that was worse.
Okay, that's a 22, and I burned it, but
All right.
I never spend it, so
You notice a cloaked figure standing against one of the walls nearby, very, very intently watching what you're doing.
Okay, well, with a 22, with a natural 19 plus 3, do I just notice him noticing us? Or, like, I feel like that merits a little bit fucking extra, Esquire.
What you have noticed is someone very skilled in the art of not being noticed watching you.
No, that's not true. I adore you. I love you. And I trust you. Okay.
I
well,
love you too.
Can I roll further to investigate?
If you would like to walk over and talk to this individual, you may.
I would love to. Like, oh my gosh, hey, which of our products are you most interested in? Because I assure you there's something that will work for you today.
Well, hold tight before you do that. As you approach, they walk away. Are you following them?
Yeah. How
All
far? Right. How far? What's their pace?
They're walking very quickly towards the bridge, area 10.
I am a satyr, and I'm pretty sure I walk faster.
I'm sure you can mirthful leap as far as you need to get to him.
I think I can get there. Pardon me.
All right, I would like to give...
And still be within eye shot of people who would notice if I was being attacked.
Okay, here's what I would like. This is a contested roll.
Pest?
Are you taking the pest?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you can send the pest with.
I mean, my
Pepsi.
pest does not move particularly fast.
Yeah, you probably. It's not going to keep up.
If your pest is already on me, which I would argue if we're playing this game, like your pest is probably within jumping distance. I don't know. I'll leave it to the DM. Just tell me that's
I don't think you're worrying about. I don't think you're worrying about it at this point. So why don't you? What I want you to do is give me a perception test, and this is going to be contested against their stealth because they are trying to merge into ye old shadows. Holy
That'd
shit!
be a nat 20 plus 3
Right.
yet again. So, yeah.
All right. Versus my 18. So they do not actually meld into the shadows, and they are hurrying across the bridge, and you can catch up to them on the bridge if you'd like.
I would like to. Is that all a nat 20 gets me? Is that, yeah, I can see them scurrying their dumbasses along the bridge? Like, that's all I get?
That is all you get because they are indeed very skilled in the roguish abilities.
God, they sound insufferable. Okay.
Let me ask you a question. You catch up to them. Are satyrs fey?
That is something I would ask you.
I know.
They are.
They are. Okay.
Yes.
That is
I'm
what
a
I need
fae.
to know. As you step onto the bridge, area 10, you feel like someone stepped on your grave. The bridge is making you feel unbelievably uncomfortable. You can continue with what you're doing, but there is something about this bridge that is setting off alarm bells, and it just ain't right.
Okay. Well. I need a second because I need to remember what all my spells do. I think I'm leaning toward Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
I don't want to read a spell when we're streaming. It feels very rude.
No, but here's the point, right? This is a Kaka DM thing. Do you want to start open psychic combat right now? Because it's combat if you do that.
No. Is Silvery Barbs maybe an option, or is that the same shit? Thunderwave is definitely.
You don't know if what you're feeling, and honestly, I'll tell you, I'll give it to you. The bridge is making you feel like this. It's not this person that you're following. The bridge, there's something wrong about this bridge.
Okay, then I'm just gonna shout out to this person like, hey, look, this sucks, and I kind of feel like maybe you weren't not a dick, but do you feel really fucking not cool on this bridge? Because this bridge feels really not cool to me, and I don't know if you feel the same way, but it's just, like, that's how I'm feeling. I just want to, like, if they happen to have the same perception with regards to this bridge, I want to find a way to sort of, like, bond with them. Like, hey, yeah, we're both kind of doing this thing, but, like, doesn't this kind of suck?
All right,
and
so
if they don't feel it, then, I mean, fuck me, I guess, but...
Here's what happens. this person looks back at you, and you can see it's a female half-orc. She looks at you. She drops a piece of paper. Most people wouldn't see that, but you being the consummate adventurer, note that she drops it, and then she just sort of disappears into the crowd.
Okay, well, I snatched up that piece of paper and proceeded to trot back to, reading the note along the way.
All right.
What does it say?
It says one word. Where is it? I mentioned it earlier. God damn it. It is number 8. It says, "The empty net. Dusk." 2 words.
Okay, well, I go on and share this with my compatriot and any of our team who we, recently.
All right. Let's say everyone's back to the everyone is back to Maudit right now. Maudit, how much money did you make? Tell me what you're selling.
So that is up to DM Fiat. How much was I allowed to carry?
Well, you said we're not going to go nutty here, right? You had some of the special pastries. How many did you have? 6 of them or 8 of them?
So I have 6 ones that heal on a short rest, and then 2 that add.
So let's say like half of a healing potion, so 25 gold apiece.
Okay.
So multiply that by 25 times 8. If you want to have sold all of that for 200 gold pieces, you may.
I don't want to have sold all of them. Obviously, I want to keep at least 1 for myself. So I will have sold all of. I'll keep 2. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will point out that is your friendly neighborhood player character's first drug deal.
That's what, 2,000 minus the cost of 2? So. Yeah, I may be doing my math wrong.
Yeah, I caught that. You are doing your math way very wrong.
So you said 8
I do that.
times 25 is 200, and I kept 2 of them, so that's minus 50. So I made 150 gold.
Yep.
I'm frequently off by orders of magnitude, but that's why I'm a superstar. Because I'm bad at math. No, I'm sorry.
All right, so you're all back at the makeshift booth. Let's say is there anything else anyone wants to do before we go to dinner at the mayor's house?
We're hanging. Remind me, where is the mayor's house? Is that 5?
The mayor's house is up in the hill, 4.
4, yeah.
I believe.
I would just, as long as we're kind of hanging out around the market, around the locals, I just kind of want to look around and see who seems amenable to conversation, and just have the briefest conversation just to see if there's anything worth even talking about. But I want to roll insight or perception just to see who's worth talking to. And let's see.
What kind of information are you trying to uncover or learn about?
I want to learn more about the relationship between the citizens of this town and their mayor, and just sort of gauge. I mean, I know it'll be a one-person sample size.
I will. You tell me what you want to learn, and given that you critted on your performance check earlier, the locals are coming up to you and they want to know who you are and how they can see you and what they can do to catch your performances again, things like that. So you're basically the celebrity bard that just traveled through town and wowed everyone.
I mean, I give them my SoundCloud, obviously, but then I do ask about so tell me what's your life like? You see my blogs and everything, but tell me about your life here. What's it like living here? To all my fans who come up to me, my new fans, what's it like? What's the city like? What's the mayor like?
So here,
what's it like living here?
All right, I'll give you a couple of pieces of information that you learn having these conversations with the locals.
Okay.
1, the mayor is well loved and respected. He is incredibly tough and letter of the law, but fair. You also learn that there is a dwarven mining consortium that has just come to town, and everybody is really excited that they might be making everybody rich. You know, people are clamoring, hey, maybe we should go work in the mines instead of work on the boats. Let's see. What else do you learn? The leader of the town guard, whom you met earlier, is also well loved and respected. And you learn that there are several nobles that live in the areas that are labeled 14, 15, and 16 that are all vying to be the mayor, you know, in several years when the current mayor retires.
I share all of this with my compatriots. Also, I will say I have, unfortunately, only until 9 o'clock my time, so about 13 more minutes. I do not have the extra 30 minutes.
Yeah. We can end a little early tonight.
So we know several things about the Salt Marsh. Since it is in Barovia, there are a lot of undead vampires, liches milling about. Do we hear any rumblings about them being like in the noble sphere, where wanting to become leader of the Salt Marsh, become mayor?
Interestingly enough, no one wants to talk about undead.
Okay.
Or, you know, not interestingly enough, you kind of expect that, you know, no one here is really willing to talk about something that could put their life at risk.
So only like kind of relevant to my interests, but so you say the mayor is firm to the letter of the law. What in fact are the laws of the area?
Hey, you might actually be able to read about those in the mayor's library.
That sounds like the worst possible place to find out that you're breaking the law.
Unless you're going to go literally to the guard and ask for a copy of the law of the land, right? The mayor's place is probably the best to find it.
Would the guard have a copy?
The guard may indeed have copies. That's what they enforce.
Would they have a pocket copy, like a pocket Bible?
Pocket rulebook?
I'm gonna say no. This is a caca, don't waste your time moment.
Okay.
I feel like asking the guard for the rule book is kind of suspicious.
Yeah.
I mean, we're new to the area.
It's like
you don't want to go to
no
somewhere.
reason, but do you happen to have a copy of your rule book?
I'm asking for a friend.
Any laws we should be well aware about?
Well, like, you don't want to walk in and be like, oh, well, in my town, you're supposed to walk on the left side, but here you're supposed to walk on the right side.
Nope. All right, I'm going to railroad you.
It really is, it's a bad luck.
I'm going to railroad you guys into dinner because is everyone going to dinner? Because I know we've only got Ella for a few more minutes.
Do we want to end before dinner so Ella can be a part of that whole thing?
Okay, as long as we're railroading, I did find, if it exists in this town, I would just like to clarify, in my spare time with my spare change, I found some Nana Toppins and I brought something to be a good guest.
Mandy,
if I did not have time to do that, then I didn't do that. But if I did, then that's what the fuck I did.
I think Mandy's streaming on her own channel, but if you're still watching Mandy, it is official now. There is a Nana Toppins chain franchise in Barovia. So, just that I'd share. I think we could do dinner. It's not going to take long, and I want you guys. Man, I had a rodents of unusual size encounter planned, and I wanted to get to that tonight, but maybe next time.
I generally, like,
It's
2
all good.
hours is what I can do.
Yeah, no need to apologize. It is what it is.
We talk too much.
Yeah, we do.
True.
All of us. Let's go to the mayor's. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. We'll save it for next time, and we'll do confessionals.
Okay.
I will start with Ellis, so Madame can take off and do what needs to be done. So hold tight. Confessionals. How is Pepsi feeling?
Real quick. Darling, could you please stay in the kitchen? Actually, could you pause on any loud mechanisms and being home?
What I will say is... Go ahead.
Okay, so Pepsi is feeling, I don't know, this was not a very Pepsi-centric experience. Pepsi just wants to support her friends. She wants to make sure that Monty is getting great sales. That's very important to her. She wants to make sure that Aurora feels supported, even though she's literally doing nothing for Aurora. And I, as Ella, feel bad about that because I feel like we're really not giving Aurora the friendship that she deserves, given that she brought us all like handcrafted jewelry. Pepsi really wants to make better friends with Aurora going forward. Pepsi is obviously always, as ever, protective of her small bird friend. And for the most part, just kind of like on the journey, taking a look at things, exploring the ways that she is just growing as a young woman. Just as a young woman who just became level 2.
Yay!
You know, like thriving in her growing, emerging body. I hope I'm making you uncomfortable. I really hope I am.
Not in any way.
No,
I was
not
just
at
about
all.
to say, you know, at level 3 you stop menstruating, so you know.
Are you fucking kidding me? When do I hit level 3? When does this hit level 3? Could you fucking sign me up? Do I need to? Can you just throw a bunch of like NPCs my way? I'll murder all of them. I'll murder Hobo all of them if it means I stop fucking menstruating. Are you kidding me?
That was
Oh
the
my
best
God.
confessional ever. All right, I'm gonna move on to Theris.
Alrighty. I'm always thrown off by the lag on Twitch.
Yep.
So unlike Pepsi, who's feeling kind of out of her element, Theris is feeling pretty good right now. It's cool to be in a different place and wandering around trying to get into the library. And she's also hoping that soon she'll find out more information about what happened to her ship and her crew. Well, the ship and the crew of the ship she chartered. It's not her ship and crew. But, so she's excited to have dinner with the mayor and whoever else is at the mayor's house, and hoping to talk to him about cool places she's been and hear about where he's been and battles he's fought, and hoping to get Hiccup into the library so she can get some books and maybe sneak into the library herself. I was a little bit nervous about the vampire situation, but I guess we'll see how well the jewelry works.
All right. Senzan.
Hey, I'll keep this short and sweet. Happy to have scored a potion that makes me feel a little better to add to the old inventory. Very curious about this town and what's coming our way, and she's just kind of getting in on this mayor dinner thing late, so we're just gonna kind of go along for the ride and see what happens.
Cool. Hope you feel better, by the way.
Thank you.
And Maudit.
Yes. So Maudit is thoroughly in her element. She is all about traveling to new places, popping up a little stand, and selling weird shit she grew under her bed. So yeah, she's having a blast. She does not remember why we're here and doesn't super care.
All right, Hiccup Confessional.
Hiccup is so excited to go to a new place and maybe learn some new things as long as we don't get arrested. Hopefully, I feel like that's a possibility if the dinner doesn't go well. But if it does go well, she's gonna get to read some books, which is very exciting. I really hope it goes well.
All right, cool.
I just want to say, if anybody gets arrested, First of all, I've got some really good mandarin oranges that will completely give you vitamin C, which protects you against like something like this. And also, like, my parents are kind of like a big deal.
Actually, are your parents a big deal?
On a
I
different
think
plane
they
of
kind of-
existence.
They are on a different plane of existence, to be fair. But like, I feel like affluenza transcends planes.
It's catching. You catch
And,
affluenza.
Like, I feel like we're at the time and space where we're all ready for a girl to catch affluenza. Because, gosh, how tired are we all of it just being young men being excused for coming from rich upbringings and doing the worst of shit? Whereas I would love to catch that one for just taking care of my friends with some extra orange slices.
Well, you know what else I just realized is that this would be a lovely story for the Strixhaven Star.
Oh, my stars and garters.
Hiccup is writing things down so frantically.
I frankly don't know what to say. I just really wanted to utilize my privilege as a bard satyr femme to look out for my, because we are such a privileged class, and I just wanted to look out for my classmates.
All right. And by the way, just for Theras, of course the Lorehold will be requiring a report that will be filed away in some dusty corner of the Lorehold campus and trotted out the next time someone needs to go to Saltmarsh.
Woo!
So.
And I will help you. I'll help you. I'll help you with your paper, your study there. It's gonna start with, this is the dumbest shit ever. Because it is. Because why do we even have to talk about this except that we have to, apparently.
I'm literally picturing the paper that Tharis writes for the Lorehold, powers that be, with Pepsi's marginalia that's like, this is stupid. Why are we even writing about this?
This is dumb as fuck. This is frankly dumb as fuck. And I have drugs to do. Like, I have
18-year-old college girls. 18-year-old college
really
girls.
cool drugs to do.
I'm a bird.
On that note, now that we're squirreling for the last 5 minutes of game,
Oh my god.
I will go first. Coven MTG, we stream Magic on Thursdays and Sundays. Whatever this is, on Mondays.
It's chaos.
It is chaos, but it's fun chaos.
I thought you said it's hey y'all, and I'm like, yeah, it is hey y'all.
Hey,
ain't it?
y'all.
The alternative.
And that's a thing. I know. Does someone have commissions open?
I do. I have commissions open. You could go to you could go to my Twitter at @Myriad_X and look at my art. And if you like my art and want me to do some like character commissions for you, I can. You just gotta DM me. And if you're not already following me on Twitch, you could totally follow me on Twitch. I stream normally Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but I might also stream Thursday this week because I'm bored. So.
And wait, is Pornhub still? Oh, it's free. I was gonna say $6.66. Go ahead, Ella.
Not Pornhub, but my OnlyFans is free.
Sorry.
My OnlyFans is free to subscribe. You do have to pay dollars for the smutty ass, dirty shit. Like, what did you expect? Honestly, don't embarrass yourself.
I think this
or
entire
me.
episode was about entrepreneurialism. So
We're entrepreneurs. We're entrepreneurials. We're entrepreneurs. Yes. It's elladarling.com, ELAdarling.com, or onlyfans.com/elladarling. It's straight up. It's free to subscribe. Just subscribe for free, and then like I post some really, really great dirty ass shit, and it's like
it's good smut.
I watch it. When I am doing my
so is that like
solo?
Like if you get off to your never mind, I'm not gonna have this conversation on stream.
Let's not do this on Twitch.
No, I'm just
That's
saying.
gonna be mad.
Like, it's not about me. It's about the other presence.
Well then. All right.
Anyway, worth it.
Fully on the last note, don't follow me. I'm not interested, but follow my dog. I'm trying to make him an influencer.
Are you kidding? Really? Oh, what is it? Drop it in chat.
No,
Absolutely, drop it in chat.
drop it in chat, but like, hold up. Instagram? Where?
Yeah, he's on Instagram at Clover's Critters.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Cool.
so that's it.
All right, then we will see everyone next week. Is next week Memorial Day or is it the week after?
Week after. Next week is I'm turning old, and the week after is my friends in town.
Got it. We'll talk, but I'm assuming we'll be on next week, and we'll talk afterwards about attendance and whatnot. Thank you everybody for joining us. We love you all. We have Patreons and backers and other things, and you should do all that stuff. But yeah, we'll see you next week. So we'll be off in 5, 4. Wave goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Don't talk until I tell you to.
I can do what I want.
I do what I want.
She's a bird.
I'm a bird.